everyone, welcome to my channel War Paint. I'm Tara Michelle and I have absolutely no trace of war paint on my face, and I wanted to bring you this video barefaced because I'm reviewing the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I actually had this sent to me for review, and I told you that in a haul that I had way back when. It feels like forever since I've seen you guys. This is my first video back besides my like a piece of fuzz California vlog. If you haven't seen that, I have that below. It's like super short. I didn't really vlog. I'm going to film a Saturday Shenanigans this week. I don't know when this is going to post, but it is going to happen. Like my next Saturday Shenanigans, expect there to be one, and I will tell you about California and all the great things. I wanted to come to you barefaced because I want to put this on with you guys so you can see the coverage, because this little CC cream really has a lot of claims, and I want to talk about them. And I've had this for 2 months. Like, It Cosmetics was like super generous in sending me like 3 different shades, and it's taken 2 months to review it, but I've used it for those 2 months. So It Cosmetics says, why you will love it. This highly pigmented multitasking beauty miracle truly covers everything. It says it will not crease or crack in fine lines, and it gives you a healthy, your skin but better glow. It's paraben free and SPF 50, so this is really good for the spring and summer months coming up if you're going to be going outside. And it's a non-chemical sunscreen, and it says it was developed with leading plastic surgeons. Your skin but better CC cream is truly multitasking beauty miracle. It's a miracle. I'm trying to create new words here. New words. It says it improves skin texture, brightness, and increases hydration by 79%. The anti-aging hydrating. My brother is sick and blowing his nose. Let's just take that all in right now. He's not kidding. Like, he's serious about that. I apologize. The anti-aging hydrating. Holy mackerel, dude. I'm not sure he's going to live. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it says the anti-aging hydrating formula is infused with peptides and all these things that are hard to say. So it's like, hey, it has all these things that are hard to say. It must be good for you. And I put it on my face and I don't even know what half of them are. It says highly pigmented and covers absolutely everything and anything. Scientific breakthrough, clinically proven, multitasking skincare, coverage and protection all in one. So basically it's like, girl, you better put this on your face. So let me be honest with you. In the past 2 months, I've come to find that you cannot, if you're going to do full coverage, full makeup for a day, you cannot wear this alone without a primer. That is insane. You have to prime your face. So what I'm going to do is prime this side of my face and leave this one unprimed. And I don't think you're going to see a major difference. But throughout the day, you totally will. And since I don't typically do check-in videos, which this is not going to be one of those either, I can... Oh, you know what the problem is with NYX Angel Veil is, like, I don't know if you can see that. It's super runny unless you shake it. So I'm going to shake that real quick. But it's a pretty good primer. So I'm going to put that on. And I have moisturizer on my face, but I'm only going to do half my face. But if you do not prime this stuff, it's going to rub off with all the rest of your makeup. The way that I've come to find, like, if you're going to use it as a makeup instead of like something just you're throwing on to go to the beach or like run a quick errand, you have to prime your face or it's going to wipe off. What I'm going to do is put 1 pump, and I've seen a lot of tutorials even from my friends where they've used 1 pump on their face, but I've come to find that it takes more than that to cover my face. So here's 1 pump, and I'm going to put that on the primed side. So I'm going to dab that on, and I'm using this brush and I've never used it before, so this could go terribly wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on that primed side. And I've tried this with the It Cosmetics like Kabuki, and it was fine. So I have also tried it with the Beauty Blender, and that does shear it out a bit. But I'm going to put it under my eyes. And then another thing I wanted to tell you guys is this is a very scented cream. It smells very citrusy, like orange citrus scent. So if you don't like scented makeup, you're probably not going to like this because it's heavily scented and citrus. It's just a really citrusy scent. So there's one layer, one pump on one side. So as you can see, like, I don't know, I'm a pretty full coverage girl, and that just did not do that for me with the Kabuki brush, and I found that to be the same even with the It Cosmetics brush. The only way to achieve full coverage flawless with this cream, I'm being pretty dramatic and using my hands a lot, is with your hands. So there it is with the Kabuki brush, but literally, like, I don't see that, like, using your fingers makes you use less product. It takes 2 pumps to do your face, and now I've already used one on one side of my face, but I'm going to go in with my fingers and show you how flawless it can look. And so I just tap that around, and then I go in circles and just let it melt into the skin. And that is going to give you the fullest, flawless coverage you could ask for with this cream. It actually feels a lot better once you put it on with your fingers. It just melts into your skin, and that is, like, ultimately my favorite way of putting it on. It is messy because you have to get up from wherever you are and wash your hands, but if you're wanting to use this foundation, that's what you're just going to have to do, and it's kind of worth it. Just because, I mean, the difference between the first application and this one is so big with the brush. So I can show you. I'll do the brush again on the left side just so you can see the difference between a finger application and a brush application, just so you get the best idea of what this CC cream is really going to look like. When I watch reviews on foundation, one thing that I like seeing people apply it, and then, like, they say, I'll be back after I put on the rest of my makeup, which is fine, and I've done that too, but, like, I'm not going to show you the rest of my makeup because I want you to see, like, what the foundation looks like by itself, not with all of my other amazing products on. I just want you to see, like, this is what this girl looks like when she has next to flawless skin, because that's what the foundation claims it's going to give you. So now you can see with the brush application what it really looks like, that you can see my redness through it and everything like that, and then with the finger application, it's just really quite flawless in a way, and you can see the purple under my eye and everything like that. So I'm going to go back in on the left side, this is the non-prime side, with my finger and apply it that way. Oddly enough, applying it without the primer is more slippery. Is that how you would say that? It's more slick. It's more slick. It's not, like, settling. It's just slipping all around my face. I feel like I could rub it off. I mean, a primer, to me, is total necessity with this stuff. If I was going to the beach, which I was just at the beach, I would throw on a primer and this on top of it, put on my mascara, and be done, and that is how I would attend the beach, so that this could be my foundation or my, you know, SPF. And why wouldn't you want SPF 50 on your face and have coverage, especially, like, full coverage, and you would look just, like, flawless on the beach like you are from, what is that, Baywatch? Like, I was like, what is the name of that show that I'm referencing that maybe half the people that are watching me do not even know? So that is what it looks like. Finger application, no primer. This is finger application with primer, and I swear to you, in person, like, it's, I could rub it off of this side, and I don't, it's not like NYX Angel Veil isn't some kind of miracle primer, it's just a primer, but it's keeping it intact there. And yeah, so it's tacky on the skin, and so I like to set it with a powder. I would do this whether or not I primed, but I'm, like, trying to decide, and I've tried to decide for a while, like, what does a dry girl do? Does she put powder on? I would just pick a light powder. I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime, and it's just a translucent powder. Just whatever your favorite powder would be, or like a mineral powder would be good. But this is just what I really like, and it keeps me matte, and I like it. So whatever powder, you know, you're comfortable with. And if you do get cakey, put some MAC Fix Plus on that stuff, and that should help you out a little bit. So there it is. I like the prime side better. I don't know if it's just because for 2 months, like, I've tried to figure out, like, how do I like this foundation? I like it primed, and without the primer I just feel like it's going to slip off, and even when I set it with powder it doesn't last, and I feel like this is even a smoother canvas. You know, with powder obviously it's going to dry, but it's tacky, and so to wear this on the beach, you almost have to powder your face because, for instance, if you're on the beach, which I recently was, like I said, and the sand is blowing, this stuff is going to cling to your skin and give you like a 5 o'clock shadow of sand. It's just not going to look good. So, my feelings about this stuff is it's very high maintenance CC cream. If I could use it every day, and I was very diligent about this for about 3 weeks out of the 2 months I've had this, I didn't see results of like super hydrating skin conditions, like 179% better skin because I've been using like First Aid Beauty's extreme like hydrating cream, so my skin's been really hydrated. So I don't know that it would make my skin 179% more hydrated than it already was. That is a crazy claim. So I've learned that about it. You know, as far as anti-aging stuff goes, I think that goes hand in hand with wearing SPF. Obviously, you're protected from the sun, and you should also protect yourself in the winter, not just the summer months when you're outside, because, well, we all know about UVB rays, right? So, anyway, I don't need to give you a lesson on that. But I'm not reaching for this now that I've used it for the past 2 months. It's not like my go-to. Like, I haven't fallen in love with it. A lot of people really do love it. I like it. I'm excited to use it in California for when I just have a quick errand to run. I don't expect this to have a longevity. I don't expect to put this on at 8 in the morning and be like, hey, looking flawless at 8 at night. No, that's not going to happen even if I prime it and powder it. It's just not a long-lasting thing. So this CC cream retails for $38, and that is a lot to me because I feel like this, like, honestly is going to be like something I throw in my beach bag and slap on at the beach, slap on before I go to get groceries, that kind of thing. It's not my go-to foundation, and for me personally, like, I like investing $38 in my Estee Lauder Double Wear because that is my foundation, that is my go-to. It has SPF in it. It's long wearing. Like, it's everything to me. It's my homegirl foundation. I will continue to use this because I want to update you guys. You know, if I review a product, you know, I'm still testing it myself. I want to know, like, if it's good. That concludes my mini thoughts on the It Cosmetics CC Cream. Let me know down below if this is like your homegirl foundation and how you apply it, and if you apply it with a primer and all that stuff. Welcome to all my new subscribers. There's like 1,000 of you, and I will see you guys real soon in another video where I'm going to talk to you and say hello and hi and how are you doing and who are you, and you are awesome for subscribing. Comment below and I will comment back. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. I will see you guys real soon in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.